Blessings and salutations, wonderful Sagittarius and the cross watchers who love you. As you can see and hear, this is a delayed read, and it is because all of the noise of this hood NYC background interference, the soundtrack is so conscious. It's like so not what's going on in the zen that I be doing when I be trying to do these reads. It's like the noise maker doesn't feel as peaceful. And right now, I was trying to get the right time to redo the Sagittarius read because the last read, and it was so much noise in the background, I don't even feel that it was. See, we're getting some thunder, so hopefully it clears the street. But what I'm saying is, you can see that all that outside stuff is that this read is in order. So I did the other reads behind you, but it's like because this had to be fair to you. However, many of you that come through, I appreciate you. So I want you to know that I want to do this read again from now to August 31st, 2022. I pray that it gets to you at the time that you need. Never forced to read. I may say you when it's them. I may say she when it's to him. But either way, know it's for you. Let go what's not. And again, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, subscribe if you haven't, please. Thank you kindly. Alrighties. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Sagittarius. Amen. And Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you, the last reads that kept coming out consistently for the end of August was for some of the collective is trying to like co-parent with an ex, and they, or you, I don't know who, have motives of being back together again, at least in an intimate sense. And that's what's causing this interference and where you thinking they're being difficult is because they have some other motives that they don't care to discuss. And the fact that you're not giving in to them is causing this, this energy. But that was that for that small collective that I didn't post that read. So let's see what we have, please, for Sagittarius from now to August 31st, 2022, please. Sagittarius, please. Please show me to see. The highest good, please. Alrighties. There's Sagittarius energy, please. Let us read. Let the Sagittarius energy, please. Okay. So Sagittarius is like, no, not juggling, not finagling, just literally standing on what it is. And you're not taking on more than you can chew. You're doing things basically how you see fit to do it. Okay? I don't know why I was feeling real Aries energy from that, but oh, okay. But I see. Okay. So the reason why is because you're not juggling and you're not folding because you don't see a victory in even engaging or even compromising. Because in the past, the challenge in the past was that you tried. Again, it's giving me the same story, but we're going to collectively put it there. You tried to work with this person in the past. You tried to just be cool, diplomatic, showing love as far as it being like no harm, no foul. We are recovering from some indiscretions, some painful stuff. But in the process of you healing from this, there's certain things that you just won't bend with. It's just where you won't engage in to see it, if it even, you don't engage in it to see it as being something that's victorious in any way. And that's where it shuts down and you start to see what's going on in the background. Yeah, they was trying to. It seems like with this Empress in reverse, it seems like it's a feeling of somebody like downplaying your worth, you know, or downplaying their motive and how they really see you, you know. Mm. But what you see is that's not going to work with you. You feel like that type of energy is kind of like counterproductive because like, 'cause how are you going to be standing strong and you're, you know, in your position, but then don't have a leg to stand on to show how, you know, to like speak up on how you really feel and fight for the things that you feel is worth it. And that's why somebody's not getting their wish fulfillment. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Clarification, please. Okay, that was a little rough for Sagittarius. Clarification for Sagittarius, please. Oh, I'm sorry for the delay. You understand? I was like, OMG, I was under the weather then. I'm trying to pack. It's a lot happening. Families was here and just a lot of things going on. You know how it is. There's a lot of things, just everyday life. But it was when you're not feeling well, that trumps everything. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this Emperor came out again. But this time it's upright. Aries energy. Didn't I say that that Two of Pentacles in reverse felt like real Aries? I did say that. Yeah, I did. It felt like, you know, I'm just adamant that I'm not budging. Sagittarius, please. I say Aries is jumping on through your read, even to the point where you got got the Magician in reverse here as well, but you got the Fool in reverse, Emperor upright. It's just showing like even when you made this offer in the past, just as a trying to make things work, it was from a position of just trying to strategically see that even though the perception of the past has changed, there is a history, you know? So you feel like, look, I know what I'm not going to do, what I'm not going to do, what I feel is a fruitless war, because it looks as if from what you hold, this huge Ace of Pentacles, the bigger picture, the bigger things happening, bigger things going on, it's like the big with multiple offers that I see, yeah. And the fact that because of this, you choose to not jump on just like the beast, you know, or just jump on the fact that, oh, I'm strong enough to do this. It's like, no. It's like, yeah, I could be strong enough to do it, but no, I'd rather have the strength I need to let the things flow that, you know, to be able to, you know, to deal with all these pentacles. And we're seeing as far as seeing, like, okay, what you've seen in the back, that you learned that it's even more, like, shady business happening, is because you feel this need to stand up for the fact that it was always something new, another thing to distract you from the fact that you had to always be the one to be clear, calm, and cool, to see through the veil, I'm going to say, they try to throw over your eyes. And now it's showing down to this Three of Swords in reverse again, but this is showing it twice. with this, it looks like the turnip. See the turnip here? Like the eating turnips and cutting your resources, like the Great Depression. It's not what you manifested. You know, it's like you're just trying to not have that type of, you're not trying to go through that type of energy again, that because there's some, you're not getting along, that it becomes a bitter war. You know? Yeah, this right here is the happiness and clarity, but also it's, this one here is an intimacy. This is an intimacy sign card for me. And I'm reading them, so this is why I see it as one. Because see, they riding on a cock-a-doodle-doo. And both of them is just like, ooh, ooh, you know? They're both enjoying it. And again, it's Two of Pentacles in reverse. And it's like, listen, it's not going to be where somebody think that it's going to be, this is a part of the deal. Yeah, you're no longer up in your head thinking about this. You're standing strong in what you know, and you're not going to get along with them that type of way because you're not trying to be burdened. You know that's not going to be, that's not what you're ascending to. That's not where you're trying to float to. You choose not to go there, Gemini energy. Yeah, that's not the type of love you're trying to have. You're trying to slowly get to this place to where you could just both be about stability and agreeing on the things that y'all have together to keep the things y'all have together and float. They're taking a slow time to understand that's the type of time you're on. Yeah. Taking a little time. Because they enjoyed a really good time with you. I think that's what they reflect on too. And yeah, I'll just leave it there. Let's ask for advice and outcome, please. For Sagittarius, please. So the 31st, August 31st, 2022. From now to August 31st, 2022. Please show me any to see for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Advice and outcome for Sagittarius, highest good. Okay. Taking it's like some introspect on how they trying to play this game. And I think you see what they trying to do. But they angle. Took you a minute to see, I think, but now you see it. I'm not saying like, oh, it's just like you was trying to see that, nah, that couldn't be, we're working on, you know, they're doing that, you know, was trying to see the best in them because you was doing the best thing you can do as well. But, all right. Here go the two of Pentacles upright. Okay. But the funny thing about this Two of Pentacles, when it's upright, it's like somebody feels like they're playing, like being a clown, or they're not speaking up when they should, like they gotta keep their mouth shut in order to comply, or it just feels like, They just feel like they want to really say more, really have much more to say, really want to fly in and be like, listen, it has to be done this way to get out of this spot, you know? Somebody want to make the move out of this uncomfortable area, like, as soon as possible, so get to, but it's just the steps that need to be, that need to be taken. It just seems like with you, you're more aware than whether if you found out what their motives was, you're aware of what to do about it, then more or less to your person of recognizing it. You know, they still think it's something more of what you're doing wrong, or while you not seeing. It's just more or less. It feels a little. It just feel like somebody's not really taking full accountability, whether it's you, them, or both of y'all, or this is the way y'all love language or how y'all communicate. I don't know, but I'm just ooh. Excuse me. When I says y'all love language as far as intimacy, that card flipped over like, no, it's no love. We're not doing anything. Okay, some of y'all not intimate then. Sorry for assuming that. Okay, we have Virgo here, Gemini. Oh, and there you go, you Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like I'm not going to be burdened by these shenanigans anymore. That's what I refuse to do. That's what it looks like. That's what you feel. Like this is not going to be what you're going to do for years and years. Like, no, you're at this place where you understand, like, look, there's love there, but not to the point where I'm going to spread myself thin. I'm not going there. I'm going to be clear and fair and X out the fairy tales because we've been through this many times before and not going through that again. Now, where it shows this Two of Pentacles to looking as if the only way you want to negotiate or change anything is if it would bring a quick impending ending of the shenanigans. It's like, because the way it looks like it's always something. They're going to sway to one thing, and then it's going to be another thing, as long as it's an opportunity to keep something coming up. And it's more or less trying to get to this place of clarity, because this is not what you're trying to spend your time trying to fix. This is not what you're manifesting. You got things coming to you. You want to just relax, look good, and be in your abundance and just having a good time while you can, and not be focused on everything being about work and arguing. It's like, even if in any return it shows, even though you're saying you don't want to be burdened, if there's any return, it's really just a double check on why. So you won't be losing sleep at night. Wondering, because there was a lot of those times where you feel like they didn't hold you down. So it seems like for them to make it look like certain things that they're capable of doing and have you question it, and you might say, okay, if that's what you're saying you can do, I might give you a chance to show me. But it's going to show you that, and everything can change. Anything can change. It's saying there might be a slow change to heal, but it shows an inevitable ending with a Scorpio. Yeah, you letting that go. If it shows Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Leo. Yeah. That's what I see for this read, Sagittarius. Let me know in the comment below how this read worked for you. If it happens to, I appreciate it. If you stayed through your view is definitely appreciated too. If you have subscribed, please do. Until next time, love and light.